Wait.
We're recording.
Oh,
Hey, welcome.
howdy, peoples. How's it going? Today I'm gonna be your teacher because Miss Dominguez got in a car crash and is perfectly fine and not staring at me angrily. All right. So today we're gonna be multiplying polynomials, class. It's gonna be fun for everyone. Alrighty. Oh, where's the learning objective?
Let's go forward.
It's forward. Alrighty.
Take a while. All right, next.
There we go. So our learning objective is we will multiply binomials and polynomials today. So write that down, kiddos. Hurry up. Pause the video. I don't care. I'm moving on. All right. So you didn't see that second one. So our first vocabulary word is the FOIL method. So this is a way of solving the equation that we're going to be doing today. And here I'll give a little example. Oh, but still, the FOIL method is to multiply two binomials, find the sum of the products of the first terms and the outer terms, the inner terms, and then the last terms. So to show that, it's like x minus 7 and x plus 3. I don't know. All right. And all it is just this. And we'll go over that more once we get into the actual practice problems, and I'll explain that. The next is quadratic expression, an equation of the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, where a not equals is 0.
So just give them any example.
So, best example for that is x squared uh, plus 14 uh, x and minus 3 or something. I don't know.
Oh, but what's it missing?
Oh, wait,
It's missing one thing.
what is it missing?
I don't know. Can y'all figure it out?
Can y'all figure it out? Dora the Explorer style stuff. All right. So, what is it missing?
Yeah, go look at the definition.
Oh, equals 0. Zero.
I'll take it.
There you go. All right, guys. Now we're moving on to the next one. All right. So this is another way to do it other than the FOIL method. I'm going to show you the FOIL method next, but this is the easier way for all you kids that need a box. Here it is. So it's y plus 8. So you really just put that there and stuff. It's a positive 8. Sorry, I don't have the best handwriting. Then y and the 4. So
So is that like minus 4 or negative 4?
that is a negative 4
Oh, okay.
because you're taking the sign with the actual number.
Oh,
So whenever we're going through this, all it is you're just doing multiplication through the box. You've probably all seen this already. And it's just y times y, which would be y squared. And then you have y times negative 4, which would be negative 4y. And then we're going to go over here. And now we have 8 times y. So we have 8y. I wish I could finish that 8. And then negative 4 and positive 8. So that would be negative 36.
32.
32. I'm genius. All right. So then you have all of that. Oh,
Okay.
oh, okay. So now different color,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. So these we're gonna just add this all together now. So you have y squared because that's just a normal term by itself. You can't add that to anything else. You can't add negative 4y to a squared y.
They're
So
not what? What are they?
they're not like terms. So then you have negative 4y and 8y. Those are like terms. They both have a y. And yeah, they're cool. They're best friends. So you can just put 8y with negative 4 and you'll get 4y. Then finally, oh, I can't do this. Let's just erase that, you know. All right. And then minus, because it's not in blue now, you know, 32. Alrighty then. And that's literally it. And it all needs to equal 0.
So this is where I'm gonna step in just a little bit.
All
Okay.
right. So Miss
Um,
Dominguez.
can you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. Okay. Basically, do we have an equal 0 up here on the top?
No.
No. So there is no equal 0 here. So I'm
Oh,
just gonna like
all
step
right.
in and say, Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm also gonna say, I like to do this just to make sure. Hey, these guys right here, those are like terms. So I'm gonna circle them so then I know that they have to go together, and that 8 minus 4 is just 4, right?
Alrighty then.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Everything else, wonderful.
All right, cool. So yes, I'm wrong. Don't listen to me at first glance. All right. So we're done with this one. We can forget about this and go to the next one. All right. So the FOIL method now. It's the exact same problem, and now we're going to just do it a different way. A little bit different, you know, for people that think differently, you know. So we're just going to rewrite the problem. That's probably the easiest way to do it right away. Just rewrite it. We got y minus 4. And as you saw on the actual definition of FOIL method, we just drew some lines. Well, now I'm going to explain what those lines actually mean. So each line is multiplying the number by wherever it's going. So easiest way is y, and then you have this, let me just do a different color, y times y. So it's just y squared. It's just everything in the box method, only by doing lines.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of distribution.
And yes, it's really just the this distributive property.
Exactly.
So um yeah, let's just keep on going with that. So you got y and then y, oh, 4 negative 4y. I can't write. Let's just like erase that.
I can't see that.
All right.
Here, just a second.
Yeah, I should probably do that in a different color, you know. Yeah, that's better. Y squared. All
So
right.
where did you get the y squared from again?
So the y squared is multiplying the y times y.
Oh, okay, perfect.
All right. So we have y times y, and that's y squared. If you're multiplying a number like that, or like not a number, what is that called? A
Monomials, two variables.
or two variables.
Okay.
If you're multiplying two variables and they're both just no exponents and whatever, you can just multiply them and square it instead of just like doing whatever you're thinking you're trying to do.
Okay.
So we got y squared, and then we have negative 4y,
How'd you get that?
and that is by multiplying the y and the negative 4 over here.
Oh, okay.
So after doing that, we can do, oh, well then after that, you're done with the y. So you can pretty much just forget about that for a little bit.
Sure.
Then you want to move over to the 8. The 8 has its own little lines that it's multiplying against. So, how do I extend page?
Scroll down.
There's the scroll bar.
Okay.
All right. So, now we got the 8. So the 8's going to multiply by this y right here. So we have 8y. And the easiest way to do this is keeping terms, like terms next to each other. So whenever you're starting on the next number in this parenthesis box over here, whenever you're starting on this next number, you want to move it right under the like term that it would be, because 8 times y is going to be 8y. So you just have that right there for later whenever you're actually combining them. Then we do 8 times negative 4, and we got negative 32. And now all it is just a giant math problem straight down, and it's just y squared minus, oh no, plus 4y minus 32.
I love it.
And that's the entire thing that we just did on the box, only you could probably do this easier in your brain. I know it looks like a bunch of mustard and ketchup stains all over this board right now, but it makes sense, hopefully. All right, so we're going to move on to the next example.
Does it matter what method I use?
It does not matter what method you use. You can use the box method, you can use the FOIL method, as long as you get the right answer. You get the wrong answer, then fix it. Yeah, go fix it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So now we're going to do same exact thing, just two binomials We're going to multiply them. So we got 2x right there, and we got a 1, a positive 1. Just, you don't have to put that. It's just a 1. Then do an x and a 6. All right, so we're going to multiply 2x and x, and you're just going to get 2x squared. And the reason that is because the two variables, there's two x's now. They're multiplying against each other. And whenever you multiply x times x, that's also just another way of saying x squared. So now it's just 2x squared.
We have a question.
Okay.
So how do you know to put 2x like right here and only x like and 1 here and x there and 6 there? Like how do you know what to put on the sides?
Okay. So to know what to put on the sides, you want to just get whichever problems. So you have both of these. And all you want to do is get the first one
The first
and
one.
put it the first binomial parentheses whatever.
Starts with the letter T.
T?
Yeah.
What is that?
Think of a four-letter word that starts with the letter T.
A four-letter word that starts with the letter T.
Yeah.
What would that be, miss?
I'll give you a hint. They're separated by pluses, minuses, and equal signs.
I don't know a four-letter word than that. You mean a times?
No, although that's got like 5 letters. But
Yes, but like miss.
how about a term?
A term.
Yes.
That would have been a better word.
Yeah.
So,
Terms are separated with pluses and minuses and equal
so
signs.
each one of these is a term.
No.
Or no?
No. What's
This
the
is a
first
term?
term?
2x.
Right.
So 2x is its
Goes
own
there.
term.
And then what's the next term?
The next term in that parentheses is 1.
Right. New parenthesis, new side. Right.
New side. All
So
right.
we go to x.
So now, new parentheses, next side. We have x as our first term.
Yes.
And it's right on top.
Yes.
Right there. Then we have 6 as our second term. And that's right there now.
Perfect.
So, it's
Yay.
good.
Good.
Yay.
Now
I'm
we can
smart now.
Continue
The box method.
Awesome.
All right. So 2x and 6 are going to multiply now. And that's just multiplying their like numbers. So you're just going to go 12x right there. And then you're going to do 1 times x, which really is just x. But you can do 1x if you really need to. Which might help you whenever you're adding them if you want. Then you got 6 times 1, which is obviously 60. No, I'm joking, 6. And then you just put that all together again. So you're going to have 2x squared.
Which boxes hold my like terms again?
And the like term boxes right here. You got those two like terms.
Are they always like on a diagonal?
They're whenever you do the box method, you're always gonna have the like terms diagonally away from each other. So you're gonna have one over there, and they're always gonna be apart from each other like there.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that'll be there later whenever you go into trinomials.
We'll have to find out.
There might be 2 different like terms that you have to have there in a bigger box. So that'll be later though, children. You don't have to be scared now.
For a little later.
Yeah. So next we're gonna go to 12x and x, and you can add those pretty easily because there's no negatives. So it's just 12x plus x is 13x. So, and that's why I was saying you could add a 1 here and just make it easier if you really need to remember that 1 or something. I don't know. And then the plus 6. And that's it for that one. That is the entire answer right there.
Yay.
And yeah, we're going to move on to the next one. It's the same exact thing, only it's FOIL method now. So, rewrite the problem, which is definitely the easiest way to do it. Unless you're good at mental math or something. I'd always recommend, though, to check it on a piece of paper. You never know. All right. Yeah. So, we're going to go lines over there, lines over here. And now, we got that. So, we have 2x times x, right? So, we have 2x squared. So, that's it right there. Then you go to the next number, 2x times 6, and it's just 12x. We're going to just, yeah, those are adding because there's no negatives. And then we move on to the next number. So we're done with that. Now we're just on to 1. So 1 times x, just x, and then plus 6 because 1 times 6. All right. Then you just add that across down and everything, and you got 13x and stuff, And you got the same exact answer from last time, children. If you're not catching on, then something's wrong. Okay, so we'll keep on going. We got 2x squared plus 13x plus 6. So we're all good there. All right. Happy? Everyone's happy? Great. Cool. We got box method and FOIL method.
Yay!
So, oh,
Yeah, we'll come back to that later. Like, we'll do a whole
wait.
other video. I'll do a video.
What?
So, yeah, we don't have to do that.
Wait, this one?
Yeah.
We don't have to do this one?
The check your understanding, we'll do that on a separate
Oh,
video.
okay.
I'll spare you the pain.
We'll do that on a separate video. This one too?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And that's just a bunch of stuff.
Same
Okay.
thing.
I can do this one, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Check it out.
So this one's an actual another problem. All right. So find these. So first term, we're going to put that down here, right? We're just going to put first term, second term right here. And we got -6. You want to take that sign right before the 6 with it. If you don't take that there, then, and you're multiplying it as a +6, that can really mess up your calculations. All right. So new parentheses, new terms, you're going to move it up here. So you have z up here. I know that's a terrible z. Then you got a -12. Again, make sure to take that sign with it. So you got z and z, z squared. I know that looks like a 2. I don't care, people. Don't make fun of me.
I put a line through my Z's, so I know they're Z's.
Boom.
You don't have to do it.
That looks like a money sign.
Well, I put like a sign like this, and I put a sign like that, and I put a sign like that, just so I know
That
they're
is
Z's.
that is a lot easier than it.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to, but
Okay, so just that's a z squared, guys. Let's just go with that. All right. So then z times -12, and that would be, yes, you answered correct, class. It's z. No, it's not z because I'm putting that first because I'm a genius. It's -12 z. There you go. Oh wait,
see the little
it's
line
like that.
helps, right?
Yes, it does help. Look at that. It's a z.
I know it's a Z.
All right.
Okay.
So now we have a z and -6. So we're just gonna go z.
There's a B in here. You know that, right?
There's a b, guys. Oh gosh.
Holy smokes. Okay, just do it.
Yay! Fun game. Totally messed up everything, guys. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. Let's
Break
go.
A little bit of a break. Okay, here.
Yeah, just a little mini game, guys, Mini game.
No. Okay.
There we go. That worked, kind of.
Sure.
No.
No.
On a level of
Yeah.
1 to 10, that worked, kind of. All right.
It worked enough.
Yes. Okay. So we got -6z right there, the little line. All right. And then we're going to go -6 times -12. And since those are both negatives and you're multiplying them, you're going to have a positive. So -6 times -12 is positive.
Let me help you out.
That is positive 70.
Probably 72. So
Yeah. Positive 72?
okay.
Yeah. All right. So positive 72.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right. So we have that all. And of course, you have the like terms right across from each other. So let's put that in there. So we got z squared, a little line, right? Z squared minus, because those are both negatives and we're adding them. And two negatives added together are just normal negatives. So we're going to have -18z come into the mix right there. And then plus a positive 72. Yes, that is my best handwriting, everyone. So that's it for that one. We're gonna move on to the next one. Alrighty, and it's another box method one. So I'm gonna do this one in FOIL method form, just to show a little different thing again.
And if they don't like it, they can check it with the box and make sure that their answer's the same as
And yeah, if you don't like how I'm gonna do FOIL method, then just do it with the box. Double check it. You have your own paper.
do it your own way.
All right. So yeah, you can do it box or foil. You don't have to do it box all the time or do it foil all the time. Just choose whichever one fits you. All right. So we have 5x mi minus 4 and parentheses and 2x plus 8 parentheses. So line, 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 line. All right. So 5x times 2x, that would be 10x squared. And that's because, obviously, again, just the numbers times 5 times 2, you got 10, and then x times x squared. All right. So when you're going to do the next one, plus, and 5x times 8 is going to be 40x right there. Then we're going to move on to the next parentheses. So we're done with that first number. Now we got negative 4. This is a negative. We got to make sure to carry the sign while we're multiplying it. So negative 4 times 2x. That will be negative 8x. So we got that. Then negative 4 times 8. And that would be 32 again. So that's just negative 32. And then you just do a big line at the bottom or whatever. And yes, I gotta scroll down. And then you just go 10x squared plus, and that is a 32x minus 32. And there you go. That's that one with the FOIL method. You can do a box method if you want to. There you go. All right.
Okay. Well, now this video is getting to be about 22 minutes. So let's make a part two.
All right.
I'm going to stop it real quick. Are you good with that?
Yeah.